In this video, we're looking at another volume application problem. We're going to look at number 3 here in section 10.4. So you need to build a set of solid cement steps for the entrance to your new house. How many cubic feet of cement do you need? All right, so the first thing that I notice here is that I have some dimensions in inches. So the 6 is the length of each step, and the 6 is the height of each step. But then the width of my steps is 3 feet. And I know all my dimensions have to be the same. So I'm going to convert everything to inches, and then at the end we'll convert it back into cubic feet. And that way we won't have to work with decimals throughout the process. So this 3 feet, I know there's 12 inches per foot. So 12 times 3, that's going to be 36 inches. So what we have here is we have a prism, and again, this seems to be happening a lot, it's turned on its side, because this front face here and then the one in the back that would match with it, those would be the parallel and congruent faces. So really we've got a prism with just a complicated base. So the volume of a prism is going to be the area of the base times the height. So we've got to find the area of the base. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this into 3 different rectangles, and I'm going to label this 1 and this 2 and this 3. So this yellow base here is going to be the sum of these 3 rectangles. So I'm going to find that as the area of rectangle 1 plus the area of rectangle 2 plus the area of rectangle 3. So let's look at the first one. So I can see that all 3 of my rectangles are going to have a base of 8 inches. So that's going to be 8. And then the height is this whole distance here. And I can see that these 3 pieces here are each 6. So the height of the top step then must be 6 times 3 or 18. So 8 times 18, that's for the rectangle 1. And then rectangle 2, again, it's going to be 8 inches. So that's plus 8. And then now it's only 2 of these vertical units. So 6 plus 6, that's going to be 12. And then the last one, again, is going to be 8 for the length. And the width is going to be just one of them. So that's going to be 6. All right, so if I multiply and add those all up, I should get 288 inches squared. So that's the area of the base. Now, the volume of the prism is going to be the area of the base, which is 288 inches squared. And again, this 36 here, that's going to be my capital H. That's the distance between the parallel and congruent bases. So that's times 36, which should give me 10,368 inches cubed. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. We've got to convert this to feet. So now convert to feet cubed. So we know that there are 12 inches in a foot. So we're going to have to take this number, and I'm going to have to divide by 12 3 times, because I have to divide by 12 to convert the length, and I have to divide by 12 to convert the width, and I have to divide by 12 to convert the height, length, width, and height. So now convert to feet by dividing by 12 3 times. Okay, so once for length, once for width, and once for height. So I get 10,368. I'm going to divide by 12 once for the length, and once for the width, and once for the height. You can plug it into your calculator all in one time, or you can divide by 12 3 times. And that should give us 6 cubic feet. So the volume will be 6 cubic feet of concrete. All right, so if you have questions about converting that back into feet cubed, make sure you get that question answered. And we'll see you in the next video.